Hello, I haven't really prepared, but I'm at a mother's meeting, so I should be prepared. I'm a mother with 3 children. I'm also a solicitor who used to work in legal aid, and I'm also a campaigner in Barnet, which is facing a lot of privatisation at the moment. And I thought that one thing that people have mentioned, but which I want to mention again, because I think it really cuts across all the other issues we've been talking about, is that the cuts in legal aid are going to really make it harder for people to fight against these things that we're all talking about. And that lack of entitlement to free legal advice is a really fundamental problem, and the people that provide that advice, they're kind of doing away with that profession, which means that all those years of experience are lost, and people are not being trained in those fields anymore because there's no work in them and there's no money, and it will have a really long-term impact even if we brought back the money later on. And one thing I've noticed as being a mother, and I'm not working as a lawyer now, is that, well, I do work as a lawyer because I end up with a lot of people at school coming up and asking me questions, and so I've been helping people with their domestic violence cases, benefits, housing, for trying to get better housing, immigration problems. I do volunteer work at Crossroads as well for immigration. And these, people shouldn't have to ask a mum at the school gate for help, they should be able to access it in their neighbourhoods without having to do that. And we lost our advice centre in this round of cuts. It would, in terms of the campaigning, I think the recognition for what we do as mothers with our children and that caring, we also need it. We need recognition of the value of that work and all the allied things that go with it, and that's also really caring for our communities, because you can't be a mum at school and not end up involved in a million other activities in the community that really help to hold that community together. And I come home, at the end of the day, when I'm comparing notes with my lawyer husband, I always feel that difference, that, what I do is fit in, I fit my time around, grab time away from his life in a way. I have to get permission to come out effectively because he needs to be home. He had to come home early today. And if we had recognition and payment for our work, it would change all our relationships for the better.